Nobody wants to work their whole life, right? Well, you don't have to. My goal is to help you achieve the retirement of your dreams. In this video, I'll share actionable tips to boost your earnings, supercharge your savings, and set you on the path to a fulfilling retirement. But wait, there's more. Whether you're dreaming of early retirement, escaping debt, or simply want to save smarter, this channel is your guide. Imagine the possibilities of your golden years, maybe even living in one of the best retirement spots worldwide. Stay tuned as I reveal the top retirement mistakes to avoid, because with the right knowledge, you can trade stress for stability in your retirement journey. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button so you never miss out on your roadmap to a prosperous retirement. Let's get started. Not retiring until age 65. The idea that you must retire at the age of 65 is a common misconception, but it's not a rule set by your employer or the government. This notion originated from the old pension system, where companies used to offer pensions to employees who stayed with them for a specific duration. However, this system is outdated, and very few companies provide pensions today because they don't want the associated financial risk. So, what's the issue with waiting until 65? Delaying retirement unnecessarily can mean missing out on precious time to enjoy life. Plus, there might not always be a significant financial benefit to waiting. The right time to retire should revolve around your personal savings, goals, needs, and priorities, not just the age on your driver's license. Instead, consider that your retirement age is flexible. Retirement planning should align with your values and priorities. Ask yourself how you want to live, where you want to live, who you want to be with, and what truly makes you happy. Based on your answers, your ideal retirement age could be anywhere from 40 to 80. The crucial part is setting a retirement age that suits your life and then crafting a retirement plan to achieve that goal. Feeling too young to think about retirement. Compounding interest is indeed a powerful financial concept, often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. It's the idea that money invested over time can grow exponentially, and understanding its potential can significantly impact your financial future. This isn't about the modest interest you might earn in a regular savings account. Rather, it involves investing in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds that provide passive income, steadily increasing your wealth without requiring additional work on your part. However, it's crucial to recognize that compounding interest thrives on time. The sooner you start investing and planning for retirement, the more decades of compounded interest you'll accumulate. Let's illustrate this with an example. Suppose you begin a retirement account at age 30 with $5,000 and then contribute $500 a month, assuming an interest rate of 7%. By the time you reach 65, you'll have approximately $804.18 saved, failing to utilize your job's retirement benefits. Many full-time employees have the opportunity to participate in a 401k retirement account provided by their employer as part of their benefits package. Surprisingly, while nearly 70% of private sector employees have access to such retirement benefits, only half of them actually take advantage of these offerings, as indicated by a 2022 survey conducted by the U.S. Department of Labor. This is a significant oversight because it essentially means leaving free money on the table. Setting up a 401k is typically quite straightforward. All you need to do is have a conversation with your HR representative, fill out some paperwork, and from there, you can almost forget about it, as the contributions are deducted from your paycheck automatically. Instead of missing out on this valuable opportunity, it's essential to be aware of the retirement benefits available to you through your employer and make use of them. Take the time to establish your retirement account and arrange for a portion of your salary to be automatically deposited into it. Experts generally recommend saving between 10% to 15% of your gross salary for retirement, so you can secure your financial future with peace of mind. Not maximizing your 401k contribution when your company matches it. Some employers offer a fantastic perk when it comes to your 401k retirement savings. They're willing to match the funds you contribute up to a certain amount. In 2023, the 401k contribution limit is set at $22,000 to $500 for employee contributions and $66,000 for combined contributions from both the employee and the employer, or 100% of the employee's compensation, whichever is lower. This essentially means that if your employer offers a match, you have the opportunity to get free money. Surprisingly, many people mistakenly believe they can't afford to save the maximum match amount, but in reality, most individuals can probably budget for more savings than they initially think. Thanks to the power of compounding interest, even a small sacrifice in the present can lead to significant financial gains in the future. So, what should you do instead? Well, it's wise to contribute the maximum amount that your company is willing to match. If this doesn't align with your current financial situation, that's understandable. But the key is to contribute as much as you can reasonably afford. Remember, this is essentially extra money that your employer is giving to you as part of your benefits package. So it makes sense to take full advantage of this opportunity. Why would anyone turn down free money? Not having a retirement account because your company doesn't offer it. Even if your job doesn't provide retirement benefits, which is the case for many gig workers and self-employed individuals, approximately 1 in 3 Americans, you still have options to save for retirement, and you absolutely should prioritize it. Regardless of whether you're living paycheck to paycheck, setting aside a small amount of money for retirement is a wise move. Here's what you can do instead. While you can only open a traditional 401k through an employer, if you're a gig worker or self-employed, you have the option to open a solo 401k plan through your banking institution. Another flexible choice is to consider traditional Roth or SEP IRAs, which offer various tax advantages and can be opened independently. If you're a lower-wage worker, it's also worth exploring employment opportunities with companies that offer retirement benefits. Some well-known companies like Starbucks and Target do provide retirement benefits to their employees, and having access to such benefits can be a valuable part of your long-term financial plan. Forgetting to factor in healthcare expenses. It's a common belief that we'll enjoy perfect health indefinitely, but the reality is that health can change unexpectedly. Moreover, people are now living longer lives, which, while a positive development, also comes with increased healthcare costs. Medical care is one of the expenses that tend to rise during retirement. However, many individuals focus their retirement planning on enjoyable activities like golf trips, cruises, and summer homes, while neglecting to account for potential health issues such as cancer, dementia, or chronic conditions like heart disease that require ongoing monitoring. So, what should you do instead? It's crucial to take an honest look at your personal health risk factors and your family's medical history. As a general guideline, the average person should consider saving between $150,000 to $200,000 specifically for medical expenses during retirement. This savings cushion can help cover unexpected healthcare costs and ensure that you're financially prepared to address health-related issues that may arise as you age. Being proactive about your health and finances can lead to a more secure and worry-free retirement. Not planning for long-term care. Long-term care is a significant and often overlooked aspect of retirement planning. It's estimated that over 70% of Americans will require some form of long-term care during their retirement years, which can include living in a retirement home, memory care facility, receiving long-term hospital care, or having an in-home nurse. Unlike regular healthcare costs and living expenses, long-term care expenses can add up quickly. Currently, the average monthly cost for a retirement home is around $4,000, and in-home care can cost approximately $5,100 per month. What's important to note is that health insurance usually provides little to no coverage for these expenses. Despite being a costly near certainty for many retirees, a surprising number of people fail to factor these calculations into their retirement budgets, leading to financial hardship. I've even seen cases where individuals depleted their entire retirement savings within months due to unforeseen illnesses requiring expensive in-home care, leaving them not only without savings, but also burdened with substantial medical bills, ultimately leading to bankruptcy. So, what should you do instead? It's prudent to assume that you may need long-term care at some point during your retirement. To be financially prepared, consider adding an extra $250,000 to $300,000 on top of your regular retirement savings to cover potential long-term care expenses. Additionally, you might want to explore long-term care insurance. However, Keep in mind that this type of insurance is a use it or lose it policy, meaning that if you don't end up needing it, and often you're not the one who decides that, the money you invested in premiums will not be refunded. Despite this, it can provide peace of mind and financial security in case you do require long-term care. Withdrawing money early. Retirement accounts are designed to encourage long-term savings, and one way they achieve this goal is by making the money largely untouchable until retirement age. While some people view this as a limitation, I see it as a significant benefit because it helps safeguard your future financial security. However, it's true that the temptation to access those funds early can be substantial, especially when you see a sizable sum just sitting in your account. It's essential to resist this temptation unless you're facing a dire emergency. The reason for this caution is that early withdrawals from retirement accounts, typically defined as withdrawals before the age of 59.5, come with substantial penalties. These penalties can amount to as much as half of the withdrawn amount. Instead, consider exploring all other available options before tapping into your retirement accounts. This might involve looking into alternatives like taking out a home equity loan, taking on a temporary second job to increase your income, or seeking assistance from family and friends. While it might be tempting to use your retirement funds for immediate needs or desires, it's generally advisable to preserve those savings for their intended purpose, providing for your financial security during retirement. Having too much money in your 401k. I understand it might sound contradictory, but there can indeed be a point where contributing the maximum amount to your 401k isn't the most tax-efficient strategy for your retirement savings. Here's why. A 401k is subject to higher taxes after retirement, and you have less control over how your money is invested in it. Additionally, early withdrawals from a 401k can lead to penalties. Typically, 401k contributions are made with pre-tax dollars, meaning the money is taxed when you withdraw it in retirement. Currently, this tax rate is around 20%. In contrast, the money you contribute to an IRA is already taxed, so you can withdraw it tax-free at any time. Now, the ideal balance between your 401k and IRA or other accounts varies based on factors like your age, employment status, salary, tax bracket, and individual circumstances. It's a complex question, and a certified financial planner, CFP, can help you determine the best strategy for your situation. Here's what you can do instead. If your employer offers a 401k, it's a good idea to have one because it provides certain protections. However, consider diversifying your retirement savings by putting some funds into other accounts, like a Roth IRA. If you prefer to delay paying taxes and want your investments to grow tax-deferred, you can allocate more to your 401k. On the other hand, if you need the flexibility to access your money early without penalties, you might prioritize your IRA. This decision can get quite complex, but consulting with a CFP can help you estimate your future retirement tax implications and make informed choices, not grasping retirement tax basics. Indeed, tax laws regarding retirement can be perplexing, and they tend to change over time. But one thing you can be certain of is that your retirement money will be subject to taxes. The government will find a way to collect its share, and this includes Social Security benefits. Many individuals mistakenly believe that because Social Security is a form of tax, the money is already taxed, but that's not the case. In reality, you may have to pay taxes on up to 85% of your Social Security benefits. Failing to understand this can lead to overestimating your available retirement savings. So, what should you do instead? Recognize that taxes will play a significant role in your retirement finances. However, determining how much you'll contribute to Social Security now, the amount of Social Security benefits you can expect in retirement, your tax obligations when you start receiving those payments, and when those taxes are due can be incredibly complex and vary based on numerous factors. The U.S. tax code is notorious for its complexity, and even financial experts find it challenging to navigate. To get a rough estimate of how these factors might apply to your situation, you can use the Social Security Administration's Social Security Retirement Calculator. It can provide you with valuable insights into your expected benefits and potential tax implications, helping you plan your retirement more effectively. Picking a plan that doesn't match your personal risk tolerance. Investing is an integral part of retirement accounts, and it inherently carries some level of risk. People have varying degrees of risk tolerance influenced by factors such as their personality, life circumstances, career plans, family situation, existing assets, and more. For example, someone with a large family and limited savings may prefer low-risk investments for their retirement funds, while someone with substantial resources and no dependents might be more inclined to take on higher risk, potentially higher reward investments. Age plays a significant role in determining the appropriate investment strategy. Younger individuals often allocate a higher percentage of their retirement savings to higher risk investments and gradually shift towards lower risk options as they approach retirement age. However, a common pitfall is that many people read about flashy investment strategies online and invest beyond their risk tolerance. This can be not only stressful but also financially devastating, potentially wiping out all their savings in the worst-case scenario. Instead of relying solely on internet investing forums or financial news, it's advisable to seek guidance from a certified financial planner, CFP. A CFP can help you assess your risk tolerance accurately and develop an investment plan that aligns with your financial goals and comfort level. They can provide personalized advice to ensure that your retirement investments are both suitable and sustainable for your unique circumstances. Relying too much on Social Security benefits. The idea that Social Security alone can fully support your retirement is a common misconception. Many people wonder why they need a retirement account when they've been paying into Social Security throughout their working lives. However, the reality is that Social Security benefits are often much more modest than people realize. As of 2023, the average monthly Social Security retirement benefit ranged from $1,600 to $1,800. Despite having Social Security deductions taken from your paycheck throughout your career, you don't receive all that money back, and you'll still be subject to taxes on your Social Security benefits after retirement. It's important to understand that the Social Security payroll tax isn't a personal fund established for your retirement. It's a mandatory deduction. Instead of relying solely on Social Security, it's essential to calculate how much money you currently need to live comfortably, which, on average, is around $5,000 per month for the typical American. Plan to save the difference between your estimated Social Security benefits and your monthly living expenses, plus a bit more for added financial security. Regarding the future of Social Security, while it's impossible to predict with certainty, it's generally a safe assumption that it will still exist when you retire. However, it's wise not to solely rely on it as your entire retirement plan. Diversifying your retirement savings with additional accounts and investments can help you achieve the financial stability you desire in your retirement years. Checking your retirement accounts daily. The stock market can be a roller coaster, with periods of soaring highs followed by declines. During bull markets, when the stock market is on a rapid ascent, it's easy for people to believe that the good times will last forever and that the number they see in their retirement portfolios is the true value of their savings. However, this is a misconception. Watching your retirement savings fluctuate can lead to impulsive financial decisions, such as frequently moving money in and out of different investments, which can result in substantial fees and tax penalties. Relying solely on the high market numbers when budgeting for your retirement can be risky. Markets are known to go through cycles of growth and decline, and while it's impossible to predict precisely when and how much they will fluctuate, it's essential to anticipate variations in your portfolio's value. The amount of money you have available to spend in retirement is not a fixed number, so you shouldn't become overly attached to the figures, whether they are exceptionally good or bad, in your retirement accounts. Instead of checking your retirement accounts daily and making rash decisions based on short-term market fluctuations, focus on the average value of your investments over longer periods, spanning years rather than months. Also, consider diversifying your savings strategy by setting aside some money in a traditional savings account that is not tied to the stock market. It's recommended that everyone have at least 6 months' worth of living expenses saved in an emergency fund. While this fund may not generate substantial returns like investments, it also won't disappear in the event of a stock market crash, providing a financial safety net during uncertain times. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an upload and you can enjoy the excellent content I send your way.